The Rose Parade is all about tradition, and one of the most important ones is the float decorating.
Oh, it's so much fun. CBS 2's Greg Mills is live in Pasadena, where volunteers are working to get those beauties camera ready. It takes so much work, but in the end, it's so much worth it.
It really is, Elsa and Jeff. Look at this one float. I just counted 20 people are working on this float right now. Every single person I've spoken to, though, has said what you said, Elsa, and that's they want to get it camera ready for January 1st in the Rose Parade. And these two have been working awfully hard. This is a messy job, too. This is Caitlin over here. And Heather, what exactly are you doing with this mess?
We're just taking glue and putting it on the float and then doing some peat moss and sticking it in and making it just look pretty.
And you and every other volunteer just take a lot of pride in this.
Oh, yeah, we've been here since 1:30, and before we were rubbing together coconut to go on another part.
Wow.
Yeah,
great.
a lot of fun.
Yep. About 1,200 people per day are here in this pavilion here in Pasadena, working hard from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m., and each of them has a different story. Split peas are crushed. They are sifted. They are a key part of the creative process in turning this into an organically covered leaf. About 1,200 volunteers will work on the 4 floats being finished here in the Rose Bowl Pavilion this week. Most are from Southern California. Joni McConnell is here from Des Moines, Iowa.
Don't usually go quite this far, but
She is here, though, for a very special reason.
it was on my mom's bucket list, and she recently passed, and so I'm fulfilling her wish.
Her expenses this week, about $1,000 to volunteer on her mom's behalf. Must be really special.
It is. It is.
She is working on Mom's bucket list. Girl Scouts from Eastvale are cleaning buckets. Flowers will be stored in these, real flowers, of course. Fake flowers are covered with organic material and in the color in which they grew. No dyes are used here. It is painstaking work. Yet Lizeth Tapia and her brother from Pasadena keep coming back.
This is our 3rd time coming with me and my brother and our cousins.
The finished floats will, of course, be spectacular. But there's nothing glamorous in this work. This hard-working group is a softball team from Garden Grove. These volunteers from the Pomona Center are chopping coconut. The reward for doing all this tedious work?
Our work on display in national TV.
Volunteers tend to get lost in their part of this creative process. It's obvious they enjoy their role, no matter what it is, in that process.
I've watched the parade my whole life, and now I'm kind of seeing how it all comes together.
Now, these volunteers who are working very hard right now, they work 4-hour shifts, and the shifts are from 8 a.m. until 11 p.m. And Elsa and Jeff, they have a need for some night shift people, so some people from 7 to 11 p.m. I took the liberty of volunteering you two, so they're looking for you about 7 o'clock.
Oh, it's fun. Greg, I've been out there. I've done it. It's covered it and had fun. Yeah, it is. It's a lot of fun and very much worth it. Have a good time.
I think it'd take days to train me to do that, though. I look pretty delicate. I don't know. I would mess up a float for sure.
No, you'd have fun.
Oh, yes, I would.